Good morning, peoples. Mark here again. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm a driver with Chief Express out of North Carolina, so welcome. And in today's episode, we find ourselves in Reading, Pennsylvania. We're here at this oh Jesus, oh hell, I forgot the name of this place. Timac Agro, I think that's what it's called. But today we are picking up a load of melting salt, and which is all these pallets over here to the right. And I'm supposed to back up to this little doodad here. Let's see. Yeah, that's all my product over there. I guess I can go out that way when I get done, but let me go out here and open up this door. Yeah, so yesterday afternoon I went to Asheboro, picked up a load of cereal, and took that over to York. I didn't get in there until about 11:30 last night. And yeah, nobody was there, so dropped the trailer in on the loaded line and went around to get it empty, but I was the last driver to get in, so all the empties were gone. They only had 3 empties, and there were 4 of us drivers that came in last night, which wasn't a big deal because technically the load didn't deliver until this morning. The way that works is they have to have enough empties on the lot to cover all of the drivers that are coming in. But they had until this morning to get it empty for me. So I went around and parked in the empty parking lot and went to bed. Got up this morning at about 7:30, looked out there. Is he coming up here? Oh, okay. Got up at 7:30 this morning, and there were no trailers for me, and didn't really matter because I couldn't leave until almost 10 o'clock. I had to, wait till my 10-hour clock was done. So at about 9:30, just before my 10-hour clock was done, I look out there again and went around the parking lot again. No trailers. So I had to go up front and ask them about getting a trailer. It's getting late and 10-hour break was almost up and I needed to get out of there. So I go around front and they say, well, we unloaded 2 trailers this morning. I'm like, well, they're not in the lot. She's like, well, maybe a driver came in and got them. And I said, well, no, all the drivers came in last night and got the 3 that were available out there. I told her that the trailers were not out there. All the 3 trailers that they had were all gotten last night. Only 4 drivers came in, including me. And there was 3 trailers available. They were all gone last night. And she says, well, we unloaded 2 this morning. They should be around there somewhere. So I figure, you know what, I bet they're still at the dock doors. So they unloaded them this morning, but then never pulled them around to the empty lot. So I'm like, yep, that's where they are. So I went around the building, and sure enough, still 2 trailers sitting over there at the dock. So they unloaded them but never pulled them away from the dock and parked them. Which kind of made me mad because they knew I was sitting out there waiting on the trailer. But I guess they were figuring, well, if he needs a trailer, he can go to the dock, you know, and get it himself, which I didn't mind doing. But I guess they figured I could go get the trailer myself, which I would gladly do. I don't mind going around there and pulling the thing away from the dock. But you could at least tell me to do that, and that way I'm not sitting out there waiting. You know, so anyway, I finally got my empty. Pulled it away from the dock. But yeah, all the way up in Virginia, up 81, traffic was just bumper to bumper, just insane. So it took a little extra time to get up here last night, or up to York. Wishing I'd have left the house a little bit sooner. I didn't leave the house until like noon. Didn't get out of the yard until like, I think it was after 2:30. Then I had to go to Asheboro, get the load. And so yeah, it was late. I'm gonna have to pull up. Yeah, let me pull it up just a tad, because he's gonna have to drop that thing down some. But yeah, by the time I got in there and got the trailer dropped, and I did stop for fuel on the way up also. But by the time I got into York and got that trailer dropped, did a post trip and all that, it was like a quarter till midnight, so that should be good. He said it'd be a little while, because they just put the order in, so he told me to go ahead and get up here and get ready. So actually there he is right there. Okay, he might be ready to go now. Okay, that's perfect. Good, we can go ahead and get on out of here. All right, we stopped over here at this Petro in Carlisle, PA. Had to make sure my weight was right. I'm usually pretty good at putting those tandems in the right spot, but I wanted to make sure, so I pulled in here and it got that weight. So yeah, I got over 33,000 pounds on the drive axles and only 30,000 and change on the tandems, which I could, you know, I could slide the tandems up a little bit and, you know, equal out that weight, but as long as they're under 34,000, I'm good. Okay, is that light gonna stay? Yeah, it's green. All right. Oh crap. Oh, it's yellow. Yep, I gotta go. Okay, I made it. Alright, so we're gonna get back on the big road here and head south. I don't know if I'm taking this direct or not yet. I haven't gotten a load update.
In 1/2 mile, take the ramp on the right to I-81 south toward Chambersburg.
Yes, Carmen, thank you. Yeah, I haven't gotten a load update yet, but it's going to Colfax, North Carolina, which is in the Greensboro area. I think it's on the west side of Greensboro. So I'm heading the same direction whether I go to Colfax or I go to the yard. The delivery date is actually an open window between, it's like from the 15th through the 18th, so I get a 3-day window.
On the right to I-81 south toward Chambersburg
to get rid of this load. So something tells me I'm taking it to the yard, but they may tell me to just go ahead and deliver it and get rid of it. So either way, you know. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, the 15th. So some load updates. The load that I picked up in Reading yesterday, that ended up going back to the yard. And I thought it would, because they gave us a 3-day window to deliver that. So brought that back last night. Got in about 11:30. And it was still sitting there this morning. So but this afternoon we find ourselves in Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, and we're going over here to pick up a load of doors, and this will be a preload. So this place over here is pretty simple. Once you get over here, there's three dock doors. One should be open, and you just put your empty at the open door, and then your loaded trailer should be in one of the other 2 doors. Problem is I don't have a trailer number, so I don't know which one's mine, so I'm gonna have to go in there and find out. You don't normally have to talk to anybody when you go in here. They put your paperwork in the back, so you hook up to your loaded trailer, pull away from the dock, grab your papers, close the door, and take off. You don't have to sign anything or talk to anybody, but I may have to this time because I don't know what trailer I'm getting. Supposedly this thing was just loaded this morning before I left the yard, so that's why they didn't have a trailer number yet. But yeah, it's not too far down the road here. In fact, we were here a couple weeks ago. But yeah, this one got a semi-tight dock to back into. Not too bad, not the worst. Problem is I got a lot of pallets and, you know, doors sitting out there in the parking lot. Makes it a little difficult, but we can get it in there. We're professionals. And yeah, it's been raining all morning.
Turn right on Denny Street, then take the first right.
And I believe it's snowing where we're going. The load goes to Knox, Pennsylvania, which is up by Pittsburgh.
Street.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut her off. She is talking up a storm today. Yeah, Knox is up by Pittsburgh. I think it's just north of Pittsburgh, which is not going to be fun. These loads here are usually pretty light, and you know, light trailers and snow-covered roads usually don't work well together. If I'm going to be driving in snow, I want a nice heavy trailer. Give me some good traction. Alright. Yeah, they got all kinds of crap out here in the way. Let's see, I got a trailer at the dock. Okay, there's is there a door open? Oh, okay, I don't have an open door. Where am I going to put this empty at? Alright, so we don't have a open dock. So what I'm going to have to do is a double drop and swap. So I've already dropped my empty out here in the yard. You'll see it here in a second. I'll get spun around here. I got to drop the empty over there. Then come over here, hook up to my loaded trailer. Pull it out, drop it over there somewhere, then hook back up to the empty, put it in the hole, drop it, and then go hook back up to the loaded trailer again. So it won't take too long. Just hoping I didn't have to do this. He scared me for a minute there, because I didn't know what the trailer number was, so I had to go in there and ask him what trailer I was getting. He's like, well, where are you going? And I said, I'm going to Knox, PA. And he's like, oh, well, that one's not even done yet. He's like, let me go check on it. So I'm like, seriously, you know, because we got the call this morning that it was ready to go, and now he's telling me it's not done yet. So you know who called and said the thing was ready when it wasn't. Oh, it is a little chilly out there. Come on. See if there's a weight on here. I bet it's 30,000 at least. 38,000, wow. Okay, I was completely wrong. Yeah, sometimes we get these door loads, and it might only be like a half a trailer load of doors, and you know it won't be but, you know, 15,000 pounds, maybe 20,000. Crank the landing gear up a little bit. All you need is the red one to release the trailer brakes. This one here is to apply brakes. Now we'll go ahead and hook it up, that way it doesn't drag. Yeah, dock is just at such an angle, it makes it kind of difficult to get in there. Alright, I think I'm good now. Don't hear no horn blowing. Close to this one now. Let's see, still can't see that guy's truck. Now I can see it. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Whew. Yeah, that is heavy. Alright. Lock is good. Didn't need a 30-minute break period, but it looks like I'm gonna get one. While we're here, You got to get a seal on this thing. Check the tire pressure, or the air pressure in this tire. Let's see how much air you got in you there. Needs a little bit. Yeah. Might put some air in that thing. It's not bad, but it does need some air. Oh, get it. Seal this thing up. Alright, I think I got a pretty good lengthy video here, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, and I'll start up a new one when I get to Pennsylvania tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I'm out of the way, so drive, not reverse drive. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in Pennsylvania, where it's probably snowing. So I will see y'all up there.